I'm glad you could come back. Today we're going to be, as you can see, I'm no longer in my frigid cold garage with my toque and my big scarf and my beard. Anyway, now we've got a beautiful sunny day, and today we're going to preparing the car for the track. I've got 2 track days coming up, and we're going to be putting on the roll bar extension, BK roll bar extension. We're putting in the fire extinguisher, putting on the track wheels, and with their our compound tires. So stick with me. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do when we're going to install the roll bar, and the first thing that we need to do is just to remove these covers off the roll bar hoops. So we just have to get this off, and this pries off like this. Okay, click like that, and this pops off, and the other one as well will pop off over here. So here we have it. These pop in with these little, I don't know if you can see this very well with the backlight, but these little plastic anchors that are in there, and they come out with these screws here, so they just snap into place and snap back out. Sometimes the plastic will come back out, will come out with the headrest, but you can usually just put them back in. If you have a wind stopper, one of these plastic or Lexan wind stoppers here, you might want to take that out. That's just lift this up and pull straight back. That's easy peasy. Okay, so the next step, we want to take off the this is the seat belt here, where it runs through here, because we need access to the posts that are behind the seat belt. So what we do is we snap this cap. This is supposed to swing up, but these old things are usually so brittle they break. Okay, and we need to take this bolt off. Okay, so this is a 17mm bolt. Give it a nice little tug. There we go. Once it's loosened off, it'll actually come out quite easily. Now the only thing is, you just have to be careful when you're taking this out. You just don't want to drop the bolt down inside or something like that. Some silliness, because we need to take this right out. There's the bolt out. Now this thing pulls right off like this. Okay, and note that there's a plastic bit fits on behind. So when you pull this out, this comes out with it. Okay, so this is the roll bar, and what we need to do is, first of all, we'll have to remove these clamps on the bottom. That should be a number 8, yeah, number 8 Allen. So one side is fixed. Okay, so you put the roll bar in place, put this thing over here, and then after that, what we need to do is just put the things back together in the same order that they came off. This guy goes here. Like that. Okay, so we just tighten this. We just tighten this down finger tight for now, and we'll torque them afterwards. Now this side we have to loosen it right off to fit it on, just like that. It's on there like that. We'll tighten this down much more afterwards. Okay. And again, we'll put this back together the same way. Now you just want to make sure that your seat belts will slide smoothly, because sometimes they can bind on the rubber grommet. If they should be able to slide easily. And when we're finished, we can put the wind blocker back in if we want. No problem. Okay, but you can't put in the grill things, because these things get in the way. Okay, so now here we've got the fire extinguisher bracket. Now here, this is attached onto the front passenger seat. The part of the seat here where this is attached to has 2 holes already pre-drilled at the Porsche factory for just this purpose. Now I've made
this part here, the actual bracket that holds onto the seat, out of a piece of I don't know what is that, it's eighth inch aluminum or something like that, something fairly solid. Just trimmed it out with on a bandsaw and made this part. But these parts actually sell as well. This thing here came with the bracket for the fire extinguisher. I got that on eBay. I don't remember. The name is All Star Performance is what's written on it. It's quite sturdy. It clips in and out well. So that's all attached like that, and after that it's all pretty easy. This thing goes in like that, clack, done. Okay, and then the pin just to hold it in place goes through there. So, and there's a little cable, so when you do, I taped that up there. So you yank this cable, pulls the pin out, then you just pull your fire extinguisher and extinguish your fire, which I hope you never have one. So the next thing here is we're going to take out these big, heavy 6-way electrical seats. Well, the one of them anyway. And we're going to be putting in the Sparkle racing seat. So we had to undo these 2 bolts in the front, push it all the way back. These are number 12 Torx bolts. Okay, so here I took out the back ones, moved the seat forward, took out the back bolts. So there's only 4 bolts that hold it down. I need to undo these 2 connectors in here so that I can leave all that underneath so I can remove the seat completely. Okay, so I've swapped my my seat belt holder fastener over, buckle, with this nut here. It's not the same one that fits on the Porsche seat. The hole is a little bit different, so I had to buy that one and modify it slightly. Okay, so there it is, the Sparkle race seat in place. Bit fiddly. Wasn't as bad this time as when I first put it in. There was so much adjustment to do. But it's done. Now it's time to get them wheels done. Get these road wheels off and put on the race wheels. Okay, so these are the wheels that I'm using for the track. They're just standard, from a Carrera. They're from 18-inch ET40 10-inch rear wheels with the standard what is this, 265 35R 18, which this is a Bridgestone tire. I'm running, this is the RE71R, which is a bit of a gummy tire, and it's R compound. And these ones I've been using for the track, but you can also use them on the street because there's a regular street tread. They're dot rated. You'll notice that I'm running a spacer on the front. These are 10mm spacers. That's because the front wheels are ET52. So ET52 is exactly the same as the Boxster stock wheels, whereas the back wheels are ET40, which is 10mm out from the stock wheel. So no spacers on the back, as if I was running a spacer. But this one is with a spacer, comes out to be the same offset as the back. Now we're just torquing them down to 130 Newton meters. And Bob's your uncle. So now, after all this work, what we need to do is take the car in to get the track inspection done. Here at EK you'll see all sorts of exotica, and there's a lot of Porsches as well as Lambos and Ferraris and all sorts of things that I couldn't possibly dream of affording. And they're going to take care of my track inspection, and they do this out of the goodness of their hearts. I suppose they would like to have some of my business too, but they don't charge me anything for the track inspection.
If you've enjoyed this video, please click the subscribe button and leave any comments below.